We go. We start off with a bit of an info board on a glimpse into Gondwana land. We have some weird animals here in Tassie, which is great. But of course is the ever popular picnic spot with the ubiquitous free and spotless barbecues. And what may be the first opportunity to spot a platypus not holding the breath. You can see the Gondwana-like bush in the background. Pretty good habitat down there for platypus. You can normally see bubbles on the surface as they're swimming around. Back on the track, you can see why it's called Fernglade, all these enormous tree ferns. Quite comforting to walk under. As we enter the more forested area, you can feel the temperature drop, which is rather nice. Not that it's too hot today. Not sure you can see them, but there's a couple of wallabies just up there. I can't really zoom in any closer, but we'll move slowly. There's one on the footpath. They're pretty used to humans. There he is, or she, can't really tell from here. Did have a sidekick over that little bank on the right there that they took off when they saw me. I can't zoom in any closer. Let's see if we can walk up a bit closer. Nope. About the size of a large house cat, but a little bit heavier. On we go. The magic of Gondwana land, eh? There's a possible replacement tree ferns underneath the canopy, waiting for a break in the light so they can shoot up. The old fronds have broken off as the stem, for want of a better word, has sprouted up and new fronds come from the top. A fork in the road, but not really. That's just a bit of a jump down to a sandbank. You can see how high the floods get here with all the debris. We'll get a bit of a closer look. So there's a little bit of debris there, but as we zoom back, you can see it's really quite extensive, and so there's some big lumps in there. When she floods, she comes with a lot of force. You can see up there's some branches falling across the river. A little bit further up, reasonably gentle run. It's about to turn a little steep, but it's not too bad really. Should have no trouble at all. You've got even a reasonable level of fitness. I believe the whole path's been set up so that even wheelchairs can be pushed along, or self-propelled ones can drive themselves. There's no steps, and it's all relatively flat and smooth. It's another little viewing platform, so let's go out and have a view. Board there showing you how a platypus burrow is built. They're ingenious little fellas. Another view of that flood debris. You can see there's some sizable trunks in there. But at the moment it's quite a gentle run. They are forecasting quite a bit of rain tonight and tomorrow, so this will be up and a little bit more angry tomorrow. Back on the track. Not sure if you can pick up the sound of the river, but it's really quite pleasant. And now we're heading down the other side of that little hillock, which is nice on the legs. A gentle downhill roll. Particularly in the cool of the forest canopy. Okay, and as we come out of here, we're heading into another picnic area, the top picnic area, where in the past I have actually seen platypus. a platypus. I can find the video for that. I'll drop that in if we don't spot one today. As ever, the ubiquitous picnic tables and lavatories, always clean and quite safe to use. Opportunities just keep on flowing. You can see those little wooden cages there designed to keep the wallabies from eating the young tree. This one's called a myrtle, also known as Southern Beech, I believe, from what John Seymour tells us. There it is, still only young. On the left is a pump house, and on the right is another picnic area. Just past there that I spotted my first platypus in Tasmania. We used to have a female living in the creek where I lived on the Monero. It was sort of no big deal to see a platypus in those days. Never realised how lucky we were. As I recall, it was just up here, off this little section, that we spotted the platypus. That water does not look as healthy as it did that day. I've no idea what that soap scum or foam on the surface is. If you do, let me know in the comments, because I'm curious. This is the picnic area, table here, and another over here, and the camera is sitting on the barbecue. We'll just change positions so that it makes sense. So the camera is now on the second of the picnic tables, and over here we have the barbecues. Hit the button there to kick it off. We'll just leave the camera pointing at the Wallaby River for a little while to see if we can pick up any platypus activity.